Hello everybody, welcome to Bad Blood Collectibles, and today we got an awesome video, and we're going to be reviewing both Stoneheart Predator from Concrete Jungle, and also we're going to be reviewing the Shaman Predator from the Lost Tribe. But first I'm going to go with Stoneheart first because he has less accessories, but man, NECA did a really good job with this guy. I remember seeing when they first announced that this guy was coming out. I was so excited. I was like, it's a must-have. I wanted to get it on pre-order, but I knew it was gonna take forever, so I just went on and got it from eBay for an extra 50 bucks, and it's well worth it because I like my product right in my hand within weeks, instead of getting it within a year. So other than that, NECA has done a really good job with this guy, and this guy is just awesome. I had him for like a month already, a month and a half, but geez, NECA really outdid themselves with this figure. I'm just fixing the camera a little bit so you can see him because he's taller. And then, but look at the detail. They didn't miss a beat on this guy. He's a little bit better than Assassin's Predators, even though I do like both body style, the Assassin Predator as well. But the best thing about this one is that I love the way they made his mouth, where you just take out the mandibles and exchange them and open up the middle piece. And I love for the fact that he has more armor on him, where he has his blades and then he has his exchangeable hands. So he didn't come with a lot of accessories, but the accessories that he did come with was great. His light effects is also a plus in my vote. It's a plus, and he's just all around a really good figure. You look on the back, the way they made everything in the back, it's just awesome. They did a really good job. NECA outdid themselves with this figure. And this dude is tall. I know for a fact that the Assassin Predators stand taller than him, only because their feet, they stand on their toes instead of standing on their flat foot like the rest of them. And I prefer this one better because you can actually stand it and you don't have to worry about it falling. Now, do I have any gripes or complain? No, not with this figure. I don't. Actually, this is a perfect figure for NECA. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. This is a must-have if you're a NECA Predator collector. And I'm going to tell you right now, once you get this guy, you're going to be playing with them for a while. But this dude is awesome. The detail that they gave him, all in the face and the head, is just awesome. And you can tell, like, even in the game, they worked on him. He was once a clan leader. He was an elder. But, of course, they captured him. And they modified him, gave him the wrist blades and all this. He didn't have none of that when he before, when he was a regular predator, when he was in the predator clan. But once they caught him, they put their stuff in him, they worked on him, and yeah, now you got all that stuff on him. So right now we're gonna go over the articulation. We're gonna start with his head. You can turn it this way, you can turn it that way. It goes up that much. Oops. And it goes down not that much. That's how it goes right there. Do it again. Up. You can look up. And you can look down. Not too much on the head as far as looking down, but he does have an ab crunch. And that's how that works. But we all know how NECA Predators are. It's more about the detail. But the articulation is great. It's better than the ones that they used to come out first before they had the ultimate body. Now that they have the ultimate body, I'm willing to buy out all the NECA figures, Predator line, as long as they have the ultimate body, because that's my favorite part. I don't like the old ones because I don't like for the fact they don't have an ab crunch, but for them to put this piece in here is just awesome. That's why I love the ultimate figure body style, and that's enough for his stomach. He could turn all the way like this. He could turn the other way. I don't want to go all the way back because I don't want to mess with my fig. And then also his arms, he has a band. He bands right here. So hopefully I'm not messing stuff up, but he has a band right here. He has a swivel. He doesn't have a swivel on the wrist, but he does have a swivel on his hands. And you can also move those up and down for the hands. For the legs, they are double jointed, but as you know with NECA, stuff is kind of stiff. I had him for a month, but he's been standing on the shelf and just looking pretty. I did a little short review on him earlier, and now this is my full review. And his knees could go out that much, so you can go this far out as far as the legs, as you can see, and he goes this far back as far as the leg joints. So not that bad. His feet, same thing. He has a rocker on his feet, which is not bad. I actually like it. And then you could turn his knee has a little swivel. You could turn right here. But overall, awesome fig. It's gonna be kind of hard to put him in dynamic poses. Like I said, it's more for the look for these guys than the actual, than all the articulation. And now I'm gonna put his blades in. He comes with 4 wrist blades. So I'm gonna put these on him, and these are really good for him as well. And just give it a better look to make this guy look sweet. Put that one on that side, and you can see that I love the way they made his blades where they go out further. This dude has blades everywhere. He has them on his wrists. 2 big long blades on each side. Plus he has his wrist, 3 of them on his knuckles. And this dude is just like fire. And look at that, guys. That just look great with the blades in his hand. I mean, on his wrist. It just look amazing. This dude is just really, they did a really good job with him. Also, I forgot to do this one, but you can get him up there. He can't almost do a T pose, but he has that piece like the Assassin Predator have. So just be careful with that. But for the most part, you can get him in some good posing if you're a really good poser. Luckily, I'm still learning that. Even though I've only been collecting for 3 years, I have a lot of stuff and I still have a lot of work, and it just takes practice. But yeah, this dude just looks sweet. Also, one of my favorite things about him is his mouthpiece. Now, they gave you 2 mandibles like this to put at the bottom. But look at the detail on this thing. It's just amazing. If you can see it, let's see. Focus. Look at that. You just take these out. And these come out really easy. And I'm glad that they don't just fall out like I thought they were going to. And then right here in the mouth, you just pull that down. Gonna open up his mouth like he's yelling. Could do that. Let me see. There you go. And then we're gonna put in the mandibles. This one in. And there you go, guys. Look at that. That looks amazing. And this is a figure that is a must-have if you're a NECA collector. And now we're gonna put it on the light effects. One right here. 2 right. I've been messing with this thing as far as the lights, so it might be kind of dim, but it still looks great. I'll probably switch out the batteries soon. But you can look down here. I'll show you this real quick. How the lights light up. And then there is, you got the batteries. Can't really see it that much with the batteries because of the light. But yeah, look at that. He looks awesome. And I just wish they had a little bit more, the light could shine a lot more on his chest. But still, if you really think about it, if you turn off these lights, and you probably see it more, especially in his chest. Turn off this one, and boom, you can really see it there. So NECA did a really good job with him. And that's it for him. He's a really great review. I mean, really great figure. And I had a great time reviewing when I first got him. It was like one of my first YouTube videos that I made because I was scared at the time, but I'm getting better. So that's enough with this guy. Also, I got my 3 soldiers just in case anything happens with this guy, if you want to just come alive like small soldiers. So he also come with these. I forgot about these. Sorry about that. Now, on the next one is the Shawman Predator. Now, the Shawman Predator comes with a lot of accessories. Turn this off real quick. And this was also a must-have for me. I actually like them better than I do the Stoneheart Predator. And I think this is one of NECA's best figures that they came out with, to me, besides the Alpha Predator. Now this dude right here just looks scary. The Shawman Predator storyline is interesting as well, because he came to Earth in the early days and he slaughtered everybody. And after that he ate them as well and consumed their spirits, so they say. And then he also could have telekinesis power, or whatever way you say it. But this dude just looks like just sweet. Also, after he did that for so long, he became like an elder, like a elder to, not like an elder, but advisor to the Elder Predator for the Lost Tribe as well, Greyback. He stuck with Greyback all the way up until who knows when. As far as I know, that's what his story background is, and I didn't even know about his story background. But anyways, this dude looks amazing. If you look at his mask, NECA went all out on this Predator. And this is like one of the best looking masks that I've seen in a long time. And everyone liked this guy. And everyone was asking me, hey, where did you get him? Where did you get this guy from? And a couple of guys at work asked me the same thing. And you just go right there on eBay, you can get him. You just got to pay a little bit more, but it's worth it. Instead of waiting for him to hit the shelf, if you ever see him on the shelf. But look at this, guys. I love for the fact that he came with this his cloth material that he wears over his body. It's just awesome. I love this. This is what really made me get the figure, was this part, and then his helmet as well. But he just is bendable, so you can move it whichever way. Now he did come with some necklace under here. It was supposed to be over this, but I took this off and I want to put it back, but I'll probably do it later, or probably when I'm switching his head out. But you can see right there, he has his trophies on his neck. And then, if you look at his body, guys, the way that NECA did the bodies on him and the Warrior Predator, and I'm going to do a review on him too, but today I just didn't feel like doing that because I got to go to work. But if you look at his body, look at that. The paint job on him just looks sweet. He like a freaking snake skin body. And then I like for the fact that they did this where all the other Predators, Warrior Predators, especially the Lost Clan, all the other ones, theirs are different from his, where they'll have the original underwears. This dude has this thing around it, and it's like soft plastic, and I just love it. And I love the way that they had the pouches on there. He also has his display and his smart disc. And he also has two of them, open one and a closed one. I forgot to pull that out. But we already know that it's here. And then I love the way they made his belt. And then this dude is so easy to move. Like, none of his joints are stuck. When I got him, he was like smooth. And NECA did a really good job with him. He reminded me so much of the Alpha Predator. When I first opened him up, I just went crazy over the Predator line. And that's what made me got into collecting the Predators, was the Alpha Predator. But I found out they all wasn't made like the Alpha Predator, but he was. So I just like that. And then I like for the fact that if you look on his wrist, you don't have the wrist blades that the rest of the tribe have. And also the other Predators have. He just had these little, I don't know, like coverings or whatever they are over his wrists. And that's just like really, really good. And just make him look that much even dangerous. Because this dude don't need all that armor like everyone else. And yet, this dude is very dangerous. So, NECA did a really good job. And when his joints come with it's a standard ultimate body figure. As you know, he comes with the double jointed knees. He has his rocker for his ankles. And you can twist it either way as well. He also could turn his body. He also have an ab crunch. And then he has double jointed elbows as well. And then he don't have a butterfly. Well, I don't know if it is or not, but his arms could come up that much on both sides. Probably get him up all the way. But this thing, as you can see, is blocking it a little bit. And then you have his wrist. He could look up. And this dude could look up. I'm surprised with the way they made him. And I love it, the fact that they made him like this. Is that he can look up. He's not too loose, not too hard. He's just perfect. And there he goes looking up. There he goes looking down. Looking straight. Turn his head that way. Turn his head that way. And then we're going to take the head off. Because there's still some more stuff that we got to do. We'll take this off. And then we're going to add on to his other head. This is the other exchangeable head that he has. And look at his braids. His hair is long, just like Ahab. And that shows you right here how old he is. Because all the other ones have shorter hair. And this dude is like a visor for a grayback. So, of course, he's going to have hair. He could have been an elder if he wanted to, but he chose to be an advisor for a grayback. And that's the story for right now that I know of. I think. If I'm wrong, you could correct me. But anyways, look at that. I love the way that they made this right here. And this you can actually lift up to get his shoulder even higher. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to mess with my figure. He looks way too nice to do that. And then he just looked good. Even without his robe on him, the dude still looked great. Let me see if we can focus on it more. There you go. So the dude still look great. Now he comes with his staff. If you see that. Staff was with 2 blades on there. Looks pretty nice. Now I broke mine by accident because he fell. And when he fell, this thing is so easy to break. It's so super thin to it's not even funny. Like one snap, this thing is broken. See right there. Now that piece broke. I gotta glue that one. Oh, that sucks. But anyways, I'm complaining because it shouldn't break that easy. And then we also have his axe, or you could say it's an axe. And then it has a human skull on there with a spine, and that just looks amazing. Let's see if we can get up on that, to zoom up on that. See, come on. There we go. Look at that, guys. This just look awesome. And for him to carry that is just like super nice. And having this figure is just really sweet. I wanted to see if I could put some of these in here to have him hold some of these things in here. But I think I might have to switch out his hand. So I'm gonna do that real quick. We're right here. I don't like usually doing it on camera because these things easily fall. But I'm gonna do it anyways right here. This one is gonna be for holding his head that he has. And then the other one we're going to use for his axe. I don't want to use my staff because I don't want it to break. And I got to do some cleaning up on it and get it back glued. Well, yeah, look at that. This guy look awesome. He looks good without his mask, and he looks even better with his mask. And I just like for the fact that he's real easy to deal with. He's not hard like I thought he was going to be. Now with the necklace, all you do with the necklace is just lift this up right here. And then once you put his thing back on, you can just hold it through. So put it through there, put this in here, put it back down. And then all you do is just put it over like that, and boom, there you go. OG Predator with his long hair. And then look at the mask one last time. Neca just killed it with this one. And this is like one of my best lost. This is my best lost. Out of the Lost Clan, he is the best one so far that I got. And I'm wondering how Greybat's gonna look with the color, skin color difference. I like the Gold Angel, but I prefer the one that they're about to come out with. The one that was with Danny Glover. That one just looked way better. And now we're gonna put his axe in his hand. And this stuff sometimes sucks right here. And sometimes it could take forever. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. So I got his axe in there. And look at that, guys. I like this dude is ready for business. I don't know if you have to take out the necklace on here. I think it was like that when I first got it. Right now it looks kind of weird. Thinking about putting it back the way it was. I'll probably do it later. I think I like it like that too. Now also you can just hold his hand out like this. Get him right there in his posing. As he's looking. And can't wait to take pictures with him, because with the pictures he's just gonna look even better. But look at that, guys. There's your Shawman Predator. And right now this is like one of my top favorite predators. Out of all the predators that I do have a lot of predators, and I know that if you go on my channel, go further down, you'll be able to see those how much I really have. And that wasn't even half, that was just some. So I also got these three in the back, the mercenary clan, and those were good figures too, but this one just NECA outdid themselves with this one. So what do you think about these two? These two are must-have if you're a NECA collector, a NECA Predator collector. You have the Shawman Predator, and you also have Stone Heart Predator from Concrete Jungle. So one from Lost Tribe and one from Concrete Jungle. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, Stoneheart, just so to let you know, he was also from his own clan. I think it was the Dark Blade clan as well. So, any comments, any questions, comments, or concern, just hit me up in the comment section below. And guys, always give it a like and subscribe. It helps me out. And I just want to help grow the community, the toy community. And also, I just want to get my channel up there. And the only way I can do that is by having you guys just like and subscribe. So just do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. Adios.